Okay, attempt 2 at making this video anyway. So, Wick by Nardo Wick, which, very simple album name, kind of accidentally got me excited for it because he was teasing it so much. And, if you're this confident in a project, obviously you're going to end up giving off vibes that it's got to be good because, he likes it, you know what I mean? Or she likes it. And then this ended up being one of my more disappointing albums of the year. Actually, excuse me. As of right now, God, I keep burping. This is the most disappointing album of the year, for sure. It's kind of just bad. This is not a good project, in my opinion. Very unoriginal production. No real, significant highlights. Nothing different about this project. It's basically the same song over and over again. There are a couple features on it, but Nardo was on this project, way too much. He can't carry a project by himself. His delivery is way too monotone. I've always kind of thought that a solo Nardo Wick song is, kind of not good if it ain't a single, because listening to it in an album context, it's really just not that good. He's kind of lost his, I want to say excitement almost, even though his, delivery was always kind of, bland and kind of tired, you know what I mean? Not really putting too much energy into the rapping, but that kind of made it hard. There's none of that, really. You can still tell that he sounded intrigued in making the song, you know what I'm saying? There's none of that. This is kind of just, like I said, it's kind of just bad, really. You can tell he's just not excited. He doesn't sound like he wants to be making this album, really, at all. He doesn't really sound like he wants to be making this music. It's just bad, man. That's all I can really say. It's just so... I'm eating while I'm doing this. I'm bored making this review, and I get bored making reviews like this because it's one of these albums that I can't really say much about it other than it's bad. Even the song with 21 Savage isn't even that good. There's no real highlights. The album starts off kind of strong with the first two songs, and then it drops off hard for, the rest of the project. The outro's okay, and there's a couple little songs in there where he gets a little more lyrically inclined, but his delivery and the beat is, the exact same, so you honestly don't even notice, because at some point whenever you're listening to it, it all blends together. It's just kind of, you're going from one song to the next, trying to hoping it's over with, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't even that long of an album, but, whenever you run into a 3.5 minute song of just Nardo Wick rapping, you're like, oh my god, can this be over with by now? You know what I mean? So overall, I give this album a 3 out of 10. It's not plumb awful, it's not one of the worst albums I've ever heard, but it certainly ain't good. So, if you made it to the end of this video, then don't get me wrong, I 110% greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and obviously. And if you want to join the Patreon for as little as $1.50 a month for exclusive rewards, then you can absolutely do that as well. I love you guys and hope you all are having a fantastic day.